So there's a saying: if you want to take the island, burn the boats. And this originates from Cortez when he sailed to the New World. But this is actually a military strategy that dated back from the ancient Greeks and even the Asians. And essentially, what this meant was that if you want to take the island, if you wanted to add some fuel to the fire, that you were going to succeed in your mission of taking the island or completing your mission, then to burn the boats behind you, meaning that you either succeeded or you would die trying. That Cortez, for example, he didn't even want his troops to have the idea of being able to retreat. He didn't even want them to have the fantasy in their mind that, hey, you know what, if the going gets too tough, then we'll just hop back in the boats and just head back. So he burnt the boats behind him, so that way the troops knew they had to complete the mission. They had to complete the mission and become a part of something bigger than themselves. And this is an ancient military tactic that goes back. Lao Tzu wrote about it in The Art of War, burning the boats behind you. And so why I'm sharing this is because a lot of people, when I talk to and they want to quit smoking weed, they don't burn the boats behind them. They may even, they'll go a couple days, a week without smoking weed, or even a month, but they haven't burned the boats behind them. And what I mean by that is they're still hanging on to their paraphernalia, their pipes, their bowls, their bongs. They even have some weed left over. And I'm just gonna hang on to it for company. Just gonna have it. That way it can be a good host when guests come over and things like that. And the reason why that's one of the worst things you can do is because what can happen all of a sudden as the months go on or whatever, all of a sudden one day you may end up slipping up. Maybe you have a few drinks or something with some friends and you get a little buzz, and next thing you know, I have some weed, and you go back and you bust them out of your safe or whatever, and you start blazing up, and next thing you know, you're right back on the habit again. Or whatever, you just have a stressful situation at work or job, or you just all of a sudden get hit with a really intense craving out of nowhere, and because you have it accessible right there, then all of a sudden, boom, you go right back to it. You can easily access it, and boom, you're right back on the habit again. And so if you're serious about quitting, then you got to burn the boats behind you. I don't care if you got $1,000 worth of weed, go flush it down the toilet. Burn the boats behind you. Go take your $500 bong, go smash it right now. No, don't bother with going to sell it and sell your product, get your money back. No, if you're serious, burn your boats behind you. That's what I did. I remember when I quit, I actually have a video of it. I videotaped myself doing that, and I flushed down as about an ounce and a half of weed. It was about $500 worth of weed, hydro, really high quality weed, and I took all my bowls and bongs and I smashed them on the ground. I wanted to, and everything else, all my paraphernalia, my scales, things like that. I went across the street and I threw them into the dumpster. I wanted to burn the boats behind me. And so if you're serious, then burn the boats behind you. Why? Why hang on to it? Why even why hang on to it? Why even have it as a fallback or as a safety net? I'm just gonna hang on to it. I'm gonna sell it or whatever, or I'm just gonna keep it, just in case. Well, then you're not serious. And maybe that hurts, and trigger warning, whatever, but that's the truth of the matter. If you're serious, burn your boats behind you. Go flush it down the toilet. Go right now. I'm saying not tomorrow, right now. Stop the video, get up, go flush it down the toilet, go smash your bowls, your bongs, go throw all your stuff in the dumpster. Burn your boats behind you. You're either serious or you're not. Stop making excuses and do it. So that's my message for tonight, guys. Burn your boats behind you if you're serious about changing your life. Unless you want to spend the next couple of years, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 years, and end up like one of those people that messages me, having pissed away decades more of their life, still consumed by this habit. Choice is yours. Or you can decide to end it right now. You can either rip the Band-Aid off slowly, or you can just rip the sucker off, burn the bridges behind you. You decide. It's up to you.